You open Instagram, just for a second. Next thing you know, 47 minutes are gone. You don't even remember what you looked at. And yet, you keep scrolling. Why does this keep happening? Why are we addicted to social media, even when we know it's messing with our minds? The dopamine trap, your brain's biggest weakness. Every time you scroll and see something new, a funny meme, a notification, a like, your brain releases dopamine. That's the same chemical that lights up when you eat chocolate, or gamble, or fall in love. But here's the trick. Social media doesn't give you a big reward. It gives you tiny, unpredictable ones, just enough to keep you chasing. This is what psychologists call a variable reward system. It's the same method casinos use. You pull the lever. Sometimes you win, sometimes you don't. That unpredictability makes it addictive as hell. Now, think about your feed. Scroll, boring. Scroll, meh. Scroll, boom, a crazy video. Scroll, a message from your crush. Scroll, a funny meme. Your brain goes, maybe the next one will be even better. And so, you keep going and going, designed to hook you. The mechanics behind the madness. Social media apps are not neutral tools. They are carefully engineered to hijack your attention. Ever wonder why notifications are red? Because red triggers urgency in the brain. Why do videos autoplay? Because they know friction kills momentum. Why do stories disappear in 24 hours? Because FOMO, fear of missing out, makes you check in constantly. Every element is designed like a slot machine. Colorful, noisy, fast, unpredictable. And behind those apps, teams of behavioral scientists, UX designers, and algorithms whose job is not to entertain you, but to trap you. The longer you stay, the more ads they can show you. The more data they collect, the more profit they make. You're not the user, you're the product. The emotional hook, loneliness, insecurity, and the search for validation. It's not just dopamine. Social media also taps into our deepest emotional needs. The need to belong, the need to be seen, the need to matter. When someone likes your photo, even just a heart emoji, your brain sees it as approval. It feels like, someone noticed me, someone values me. But the problem is, it's shallow. It's a hit without the high, a compliment without connection. And it becomes addictive because it feeds our insecurities. You start comparing their body, their lifestyle, their success. You feel like you're behind, not enough. So what do? You post more, filter harder, scroll longer, until your self-worth is tied to your screen. It's not just addiction, it's identity. The illusion of control. You think you're choosing, but you're being chosen. Here's a scary thought. You're not scrolling by choice. You're being guided. Every swipe you make trains the algorithm. And the algorithm's goal, not your happiness, not your well-being, just your engagement. It learns what makes you angry, what makes you jealous, what keeps your thumb moving. And it feeds you more of that. More outrage, more insecurity, more distraction. You're not browsing the world. You're swimming in a bubble made to manipulate you. That's why even smart, self-aware people can't stop. Because it's not about intelligence. It's about biology. You are playing a game you were never meant to win. Can we escape? What's the way out? So, are we doomed? Not necessarily. The first step is awareness. Understanding that this is not just your fault. It's a system designed to exploit your psychology. The second step? Intentional use. Set time limits. Turn off notifications. Delete apps from your home screen. Replace the dopamine scroll with something healthier. Journaling, walking, calling a friend. And the most powerful move? Create. Don't just consume. When you shift from passive viewer to intentional creator, the spell starts to break. You remember, you're not just a pair of eyes for them to monetize. You're a mind, a soul, a real human being. You know, when I realized how deep this went, I was shocked. Not because I was weak, but because I never knew how rigged the system was. We live in a world designed to distract us, but we don't have to live distracted. So the next time you feel that urge to scroll, just pause. Breathe. Ask yourself, what am I really looking for? Validation, connection, escape. Maybe you deserve better than a glowing rectangle. If this video made you reflect, even for a second, hit that subscribe button. Because we're exposing the systems that control us and learning how to take our lives back, one truth at a time. Now tell me in the comments, what's your longest social media binge ever, and how did it make you feel?